Day 100. Day 100. I can hardly believe it. 100 days of daily video. Uploading a video a day on YouTube has been, have I said it's been interesting and I've been sleep deprived? Has I said? Sleep deprived? Yes. Worth it? Yes. Ugh, it's like, yes, I hoped and I dreamed and I thought and I was so stubborn even when I was sick and when I was having a really hard time, but I made it to day 100. Ugh, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. You want a high five? Here, high five it. High five. High five again. Pound. How about pound? Pound. Round of applause. Great job. Thank you for being here. Thank you. 100 whole days. 100 days. Okay. So I thought I'd do something a little different, fun, interesting today. And wow, I'm wearing a short sleeve. Can you believe it? That's just amazing. 60 degrees almost today. Hey, I'm Darz. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you are here for an inspirational, motivational, goal-setting, let's achieve our dreams vibe ride, because that's what I'm here for. And throughout this 365 days of daily video, I am trying to learn how to be myself. I'm finding myself. I'm looking for who is she under all these onion layers. So come along on this journey with me and let's get into, I am going to ask ChatGPT what are some questions that you would have for someone who has been doing daily video for 100 days. So let me see if I can figure out how to screen record on an iPhone, because I'm not an iPhone person, but I just got an iPhone. Screen mirroring? No. Record. I bet it's that record button. Okay, recording. What was I gonna ask? What questions do you have for someone who has uploaded? That's an impressive feat, it says. If someone has uploaded a video a day for 100 days, I'd be curious about their process, challenges, and growth along the way. Here are some questions I might ask. All right, let me stop my recording. Well, what is the answer to that? What got under my hair-brained brain that pushed me to do this? I have seen YouTubers do Vlogmas. I have wanted to do Vlogmas in the past, but it never quite really worked for me because I was in the middle of moving, or in the middle of, postpartum blues, or in the middle of having a little kid that I just, whatever reasons, or at the beginning I was scared. Well, this year I thought I can probably do it. I mean, I'm in a place where it could work. It could work. And so I thought about it and I called up my sister and I said, "Hey sister, I'm thinking about doing this really crazy thing. Like it's totally crazy." And she's like, "What is it?" And I said, "I think I'm going to do a video a day for the month of December." And she's like, "Yeah, do it." I was like, "That's it? Really? That's all? Just do it? Okay, I'll do it." And so I started. And as I was going through the days, I thought, one YouTuber in particular that has really, really, really inspired me is Cody Wanner. I've talked about him a million times. He has great ideas. He had 365 days of awesome daily vlogs in 2018. I will link his channel down below. Definitely check him out. Check his channel out. And he gained a bunch of subscribers that year, and I've been trying to grow on YouTube, and I thought, one metric that I can control on my YouTube channel, even if I haven't been able to grow subscribers as I have expected myself to be able to, I can control how many videos I upload. And if I reach 1,000 videos and I still don't see a measure of whatever, it doesn't matter, because I'm just enjoying the process. So like, I can stop at 1,000 videos if I'm seeing monetary value, and I can keep going if I'm not seeing monetary value. Like whatever, it's whatever I want to do. But that basically, does that answer that question? Yeah, okay. Learning. Honestly, learning, growth, self-development, that kind of stuff is what makes life interesting. That is 100% what I believe. If you're doing the same things every single day, you don't really have much to talk about. If you go hang out with your friends every week or every day and you're just literally doing the same thing every day and you say, how are you? What have you been up to? Crickets, right? There's not really much to talk about. But if you are learning and growing, if you're reading books, which I'm trying to read books, but I've only read 2 so far this year, and it's so hard to find the time to read. If you're listening to podcasts, if you're listening to other people's perspectives, if you're trying things that you've never tried before, there's things to talk about, let me tell you. So that is pretty much how I come up with ideas. I just do stuff that's different. I learn from it. I hear new ideas. I think, wow, that's interesting. I want to share it with people. I write it down, and every day whenever I don't know what to talk about, I go through my list and I think, this one. So these are past tense questions, but obviously I'm still doing this. But anyway, I honestly don't plan and prep that much. I just recently did a video. Anything I mention, I'll link it in the description so that I don't have to keep repeating myself. I recently did a video on just like coming up with ideas and putting them into a calendar. So that was really good. And the other thing I did was I made a list right at the beginning of like things that I can talk about, things I've been thinking about, things I've been learning about, things I want to share, and questions that I want to have conversations around. So I did come up with a list at first just so that I could get myself going and I wouldn't have an excuse one day to be like, well, I don't know what to talk about. And yeah, beyond that, not really anything. I just try to carry my camera or my phone around with me so that I can film little clips randomly, like the snow falling. And then sometimes it literally takes me pressing record before I can actually decide what I'm going to talk about in a video. I try to streamline the process as much as possible. Some days when I don't really have time, I just don't do a thumbnail. It took me several weeks before I finally figured out like a streamlined thumbnail process where I knew exactly what my kind of template was, and that just kind of organically grew out of doing it every single day. Creating content is not that hard. Like I said, I try to take little clips like throughout the day, and then it's just kind of like inspiration. If I come home and I'm like, oh, I really need to do a reset day, then I'm like, let me just pull out the camera and take some clips of me cleaning, or just like before and afters. And then as far as editing, I have a lot of really, really good shortcuts that I've learned over time. Editing takes way less time than it used to back in the day when everything was manual. There's so much automatization. And then, yeah, there's a lot of steps, and you just, how did I manage my time? Sometimes I don't manage my time, and sometimes I just have to cut into my sleep to do this, and also wake up at 5 a.m. Although that's mostly for work, not for YouTube. So Adobe Premiere Pro. Honestly, I liked DaVinci Resolve better than Premiere Pro, which is what I used it for a while when I was more in film, but I kind of fell back into Premiere Pro because of work. But Premiere has an automatic like find the gaps in your speech and cut thing, which if you don't understand editing, it's probably not making any sense. But basically I can do a keyboard command to clean up my audio. I can do a keyboard command to cut the gaps between when I'm speaking and then stopping and then speaking again. So I cut out that little space. And I use Canva for my like planning and my thumbnails. And I use Photoshop a little bit for thumbnails if I need to do some color editing. And I use ChatGPT to help me come up with titles and other content such as this. Time, like sometimes I just feel like I don't have time. Ideas is not that much of a problem. Usually if I turn on the camera, I can think of something to talk about. And thumbnails were horrible until I figured out a template. Titles are still pretty hard. Those are the challenges. It seems that my reset days are performing well, like a little above average. My ChatGPT one performed really well for some reason. Patterns or trends. I don't really know a specific subject that has performed well, just that if my thumbnail and title are good, that's when people click on the video. That's pretty much it. Honestly, it's not about staying motivated. It's about just pushing through and just doing and doing and doing and grinding and just saying, I'm not doing it for the numbers. I have to just do it for me. I'm trying to reach 1,000 videos. At the end of this 365-day video challenge, I still will not have reached 1,000, but I know I'm learning a lot. I know I'm doing daily habits that are good for me. And itchy ear. I think in Nicaragua they say if your ear is itchy, then someone's thinking about you or talking about you. And like hitting creative blocks too is like I said, it wasn't about staying motivated. It's literally just about discipline. That's motivation only gets you so far. I mean, yes, because I'm literally putting out a video a day, so there's more opportunity for views and more opportunity for comments to happen. So every comment I respond to. So if you want to comment in the comments, I will respond to you. So that's the only extra interaction. Besides, I've also posted on like YouTube posts multiple times, which I never really used to do. I don't think y'all have really given me feedback as far as content. I know a couple people have commented about like, oh, I miss your Spanish videos, or like, are you still going to do Nicaragua videos? That's why I subscribed. Not really. I mean, if I go to Nicaragua again, probably will film something, but yeah, my channel is no longer Spanish and Nicaragua centralized, customized. Goodness, brain, you need some sleep. Oh my word. Actually, it's mostly been the same. How has it influenced my perspective on content creation? I kind of always felt this. I still feel the same about content creation, I think. I just know that in order to not burn out, you need to talk about things that you're interested in. But then you also need to find things that your audience is interested in, obviously, so that people watch. But then also, like, you need to find titles and thumbnails that are interesting for people to click on. And I have learned about thumbnails and titles and storytelling. And I'm still getting better, but I think I've improved quite a bit. Reaching 2,000 subscribers. That was amazing. I feel like I've been right at the cusp of like 2,000 subscribers for so long. And I was like, come on, I need to just get over this hump. And I went from, I think I started around 1975, like 1,975 subscribers. And now I have 2,030. So thank you all for subscribing. Yes, and actually it was the ChatGPT one. Honestly, that was the randomest, like one of those days I did not know what to film about. I was just like, oh, I have this little thought. Let me just go outside and take a second and film. I did not plan that video like at all. I was like, ChatGPT, this is ridiculous. Like nobody's going to click on it. But it got over 300 views, which is very high for my current statistics. That wasn't necessarily fun, but that was super unexpected. Fun videos, I really like the reset days, honestly. That's so funny saying that, because a lot of times my reset videos start with me being like, oh, I don't want to do this, like how do people do this? And then I feel great. And those ones are fun to like, you know, the music and like the storyline and the before and afters, and yeah, those are fun. I don't think so, honestly, because I feel like I have a good, like I said, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm doing new things. Those are the things that help me know or help me come up with ideas of things to talk about. And strategy, I just don't, this experiment is sort of like to figure out my strategy and to figure out what I'm about and what I want to talk about and what y'all are interested in and what you resonate with. But I do wish that I could get ahead of my content in a way, like actually plan out thumbnails and videos before I create the videos, because that would help so much more as far as creating those things that I know people are going to be more likely to click on, and then following up, because my ear is so itchy. Oh my goodness. Quit talking about me, peoples. Just kidding. Keep talking about me. That means there's more people on my channel, right? Okay. It's easier when you already know what the title and thumbnail are going to be, because then you can start your video with the hook of whatever that's going to be. Will you continue the daily uploads or switch to a different schedule? I've already said 365 days is my plan, so I am staying on the same schedule. And what's next beyond the 100 days between 101 to 365? That is continuing to improve not only with my content, with my storytelling, but improve myself. And hopefully, like I said, inspire y'all to improve as well. So thank you again. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Bye.